Your home has a best before date, and it's exactly 14 days after you hit the market. In Burlington, Hamilton, Oakville, if you haven't grabbed a buyer's attention in those first 2 weeks, you've already lost your chance at a top dollar sale. I'm going to show you the beauty contest strategy that makes buyers pick your house over the one next door, even if yours is priced higher. You're about to put your home on the market and you want it to be the winner. You want the sold sign in your yard in 2 weeks, not 2 months. But most sellers make one massive mistake even before they list. They think the market will just wait for them to get their act together. In reality, the moment your home hits Realtor.ca in Burlington or Oakville, a countdown clock starts ticking. If you haven't prepared your strategy to grab attention in the first 14 days, you are essentially invisible. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to prepare your home and your mindset so yours is not the house everyone ignores. In our local market, the first 2 weeks are your golden window. This is when every active buyer gets an alert on their phone about your house. If your home doesn't look like the best option from day one, those buyers move on and never come back. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression in real estate. Now, of course, it's normal to think that your home is perfect just the way it is. You've lived there for years quite happily. You love the paint color and the way the furniture fits. But when you sell, your home stops being your home and it starts being a product. Here's the part most sellers miss. Most people spend all their time worrying about their asking price, and they don't spend any time thinking about perceived value. Perceived value is just how a buyer feels when they walk through the front door. If they're seeing peeling paint or a cluttered hallway, they just start subtracting money from the offer. They're not thinking about how much they love the house. They're thinking about how much work they have to do. You want them thinking about where their sofa goes, not where the toolbox is. This is where it gets uncomfortable. We need to talk about your competition. Right now, there are families in Mount Hope and Oakville planning to see 5 properties this weekend. One of those houses is going to be the winner. If your house is just sort of okay, but the one around the corner is stunning, you just helped your neighbor sell their house. You don't want to be the backup plan. You want to be the house that makes people say, that's the one. Now, this is the mistake I see most often. Sometimes sellers think they should wait and see what the market thinks before they do the cleaning or the staging. But by the time the market tells you it doesn't like the house, it's too late. You've already been on the market for 30 days. Now you have the stale label. In Ontario, once you're stale, buyers start looking for a discount. Doing the work before you list is the only way to protect the price. Think of your listing like a movie trailer. If the trailer is boring, no one buys a ticket to the movie. Your photos, your video, that's your trailer. In Burlington and in Oakville, in Hamilton, buyers spend about 3 seconds looking at the first photo before they decide to click or scroll. If that photo shows a messy driveway or a dark living room, you've lost them. You have to give them a reason to stop scrolling and look at the rest of the photos. So how do you win? It really comes down to 3 things: light, space, and smell. First on the list, light. Every blind should be open and every light should be on, including lamps, for every showing. A bright house feels happy and big. Second, space. If you haven't used an item in a year, pack it up and put it away. If your closets are bursting, buyers are going to think the house doesn't have enough storage. Third, smell. This is a tough one. You live there, so you might not smell your pets or your cooking, but a buyer definitely will. A clean smelling house feels like a well-maintained house. Okay, so let's talk about the cost of being an average property. In a place like Waterdown or Caledonia, an average house might sit on the market for 40, 50 days. During that time period, you are seriously stressed as a home seller. You're keeping the house perfect every morning. You're leaving for showings at dinner time. If you do the prep work up front, you might only have to do that for 5 or 6 days. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth a weekend of hard work to save yourself a month of stress? Most of my clients say yes. Here's the part most sellers miss about the right timing. People always ask me what the best month is to sell. The truth is, the best time to sell is when your house is the best option on the street. If there are no other houses in your pocket of Ancaster for sale right now, that is the best time for you. You want to be the only game in town, but you have to be ready to strike when that window opens. I know this feels like a lot of work. Selling your house is a big job, but you're not doing it alone. My job is to look at your house through the eyes of a buyer. I'm going to see things that you don't see anymore because you walk past them every day. I'm here to tell you the truth, even when it's tough, so that you get the result that you want. In the end, selling your house is about momentum as much as anything else. You want to hit the market with a bang. You want the first weekend to be busy. You want lots of people talking about your house at the same time. That energy is what leads to great offers and a smooth closing. When you get ready the right way, you're not just selling a house, you're selling a lifestyle that someone else wants to buy. If you're thinking about selling in Hamilton, Burlington, Oakville, or anywhere nearby, let's talk before you move a single piece of furniture. I'm going to save you a lot of time. You have a great home, and I want to make sure the rest of the world sees it that way. Get in touch with me to learn more.